Hey, Mitch the RV guy here from Mr. Motorhome, your home of only the very nicest of pre-owned motorhomes. Check this out, the 2001 NewMar Dutch Star. It's a 38-foot diesel pusher in incredible shape, or it wouldn't be here. Let's start out by showing you the inside. Inside your Dutch Star, you've got all sorts of space. I love my large recliner captain's chairs. These things are very, very comfortable. In addition to that, it gives me all sorts of counter space here, a large window, storage space above me. I can actually see my high-definition television in the front with fantastic ease. And take a look at that front driving area. Those flex steel seats are very, very comfortable indeed. It's got your backup camera, your leveling jacks. This thing is fantastically constructed. Of course, it's a diesel pusher. It's going to last you forever. And we are so picky when we buy them. I'll tell you what, you are not going to find one that's in better condition for this year. You have another nice large captain's chair over here. Lots and lots of storage space all the way across your slide out. And of course, it's going to be giving you things like a large convection oven, solid surface countertops all the way through, which is nice. A large sink that's easy to do dishes in. And I'll tell you what, having the nice solid surface counter here as opposed to the nice ugly metal cover for your burner tops, it makes a big difference. Again, lots of nice decor. The light fixtures is nice. The coverings over the actual huge windows is fantastic. I like the pull-out chairs. Bigger guys like myself need that extra space, and it gives it to you, which is really clever. In fact, the large fantastic fan vent here is also controlled by a thermostat. So if it gets too hot in here, even when you're not in the rig, that's going to open up and it's going to start getting that airflow so you don't walk into a baking oven. Large temperature adjustable refrigerator, which is really nice indeed, with an ice maker, plenty of room for your food. It does give you the pantry with a pull-out drawers, which is very, very handy indeed. So you can actually get to stuff all the way in the back instead of having to take everything out of your pantry to try and access it, which is not a lot of fun. You have your real storage doors that come in and out, so that it's not just like your little closet with the basically just a cloth that's separating you that the other ones have. And notice this, look, there's no actual seam at the bottom of the shower. That means that you don't have to worry about leaks around that seam. Every single time that you have a seam where water is, that's not a good thing. Even the roof here, this is sound deadening material that also looks fantastic. It's a great insular barrier against heat and cold. Inside the bathroom even, they give you a lot of little touches, like look at this cool little wood storage shelves that are on the sides. It makes a difference when you're in there taking care of business. You don't want to be feeling like you're inside of a little coffin, and you don't feel that way inside of your NewMar. The Dutch Star has always been famous for giving you lots of storage space. This is pre-plumbed for the washer and dryer setup. We never did like the washer and dryer setup very much at Mr. Motorhome because we like things that are very reliable here. In fact, when we first get this thing in, look at how much space is inside this driver's area back here. You've got all the space that you're actually going to need inside of a dresser. And then the huge closet behind you that goes deep. It goes on for miles. It looks like it's just sitting here inside the wall. But then you open it and you're like, wow. That actually's got a lot of usable space. When we get this thing in, we take it to Art and High Tech. We have them make sure and check the engine, the suspension, the brakes, the tires. We have them go through and we check the oil and the belts. We want to make sure everything's perfect. Then we bring it back to our shop. In fact, let's take a look at the outside and I'll tell you about the guarantee. Now, these are some of the cleanest motorhomes in the entire United States because we're so picky, and we check them out mechanically, and then we check them out mechanically again when they come back here. We plug them into Sure Power, make sure everything works on Sure Power. There's a tiny little blemish right here that we could touch up for you if you like, but I like to show everything. We make sure that everything that's supposed to work works. The vinyl looks fantastic on this. The fiberglass doesn't show fading. Look at the awning. It's got that big metal topper. There's even metal awning covers over the awnings for your windows. That's going to stop the sun's UV rays from eating it up. Look at the true basement storage. That's all the way through there. You can actually see that strong I-beam frame. This has actually got an aluminum superstructure that's custom built by NewMar Corporation. Very, very strong indeed on this Freightliner customized chassis. That is actually, they add more frame rails to it and then powder coat it themselves. That makes a big difference. Then we turn on the generator, make sure everything that runs on the generator is supposed to. Then we check the Sure Power and make sure that everything runs off of that's supposed to. It does give you your inverter so you can watch the TV when you're going down the road if you wanted to without having to turn on your generator. Everything's great. You can really appreciate all the extra space you get inside when on the outside you see how much these slide outs work for you. The large slide out awning toppers that again we guarantee to be in good shape. Same thing for the main awning. If it comes out and there's a rip in it, you're getting a main awning replacement, folks. all that large basement storage. Look at the huge propane tank on that. That's more than enough to keep you going. If all of a sudden the zombie apocalypse happened, you're still going to have propane months after everybody else has run out, and you'll be plowing through those zombies inside your NewMar because of that aluminum subframe construction. I'm telling you, plenty of horsepower in that diesel engine as well, reliable for days. You've got actually your filters out here, your low point drains, your sewage dumps, and of course, high quality, very high quality construction inside and out. And again, we went through this thing with a fine-tooth comb, then we throw the comb away, we get out the microscope, and then we make sure to really, really do it right. Guys, we are the place, the only place for you to get the very best RVs. Right here, Mr. Motorhome. We're at 9501 East Stockton Boulevard, right here in Elk Grove. And I'll tell you what, we've got parts, we've got service, sales, and our consignment program is like the very best possible. I'm telling you, nobody can touch us in consignment. It doesn't cost you 1 red cent. Hey, Mitch the RV guy, hoping to hear from you real soon.